умницы!
Ну вот эта штука должна открыться, понимаете? Она откроется, если... Я ее переложил просто сюда, она открылась. Парни, вы что?
А может прям в экран ставить?
Вот это ведь штрих-код. А вот это похоже на сканер штрих-кода.
О, работает. Вот этот рабочий, Лёв. Нормально. Это, ну смотрите, куда их вставлять. Типа, все, ладно, старый, давай, игра на тебе. На твоем статик шнурбе.
Ты мне их слева направо даешь, я надеюсь?
Справа налево.
Ну так, на всякий случай просто спросил.
О! Ой! Прикиньте, если бы он средний палец нам показывал.
Так он сейчас пойдет что-то делать.
Мне кажется, надо было забрать его руку и прислонить его туда.
Пошел, говорит, руку можно руку оторвать.
Станьте проводниками, он правильно сказал.
Как?
Проводниками станьте.
Серьезно?
Я гений!
Что делать?
Го-го-го-го, быстро, быстро.
Быстрее. Необходимо отключить видеокамеры, как тогда магнитная карта сработает.
А, давайте передавай друг другу. Вставляй там, а потом сюда. И быстро карту вставлять.
Ну это надо по очереди, давайте. Давайте. Раз, два, три.
Ну быстрее, да, через одну руку можно, через несколько.
О! Серьезно? Да, видеокамера.
А, надо что-то крутить, старик чудище.
А подожди, не все линии зашли, не все линии зашли.
Ну, вроде да, не все. Их слишком много, что ли?
Открылся.
Вставляй.
Давай, сюда.
Всего-то за 4,5 часа мы разобрались.
А, не получается.
Как не подходит, в смысле?
Вообще она оттуда сейчас бежит.
То есть откуда сейчас будет, ребят, давайте кто-нибудь первый.
Может, он туда пошел?
Да, пойдем.
Мы забыли вам сказать, мы просто гении, понимаете?
Если бы мы немножко еще, похуже, чуть-чуть. Знаете, ну, на капельку. Я надеюсь, Valve использует где-то секунд 17 примерно из этого кое-что, знаешь, самые хайлайты, когда мы, да, такие по полчаса просто вырезать обсуждения наши, как мы два провода не можем ставить, такие сидят. Ой, ладно, спасибо вам большое.
Мы уже можем материться там.
Не, надо еще микрофон.
It's hard not to love them. Virtus Pro with some Blair Witch level type stuff. That's what's going on there. And you can see, Ramsey said himself here, he's a genius.
That was quite the escape room. I'm trying to picture EG getting through that. I don't think it's possible.
Not seeing it.
Different kind of team.
That was on another level escape room. Mine just used like a puzzle with, I don't know, a security fence and some handcuffs.
I love how Ramses was just sitting there in the chair doing nothing, just belittling them the entire time.
Yeah, old geezers, I'm a genius. I loved it. And actually, Ramses is an interesting discussion because I did just lean towards you, Misery, just to clarify it, but this is his first TI. The youngster, the young gun.
Definitely his first time.
I think TI5 he didn't quite get through the qualifier, and this is him on the main stage. And actually, we're going to have to cut this discussion short because it sounds like they're ready to go. We can go ahead and kick this game off. It's time to see what Virtus Pro can do versus LGD.
LGD versus Virtus Pro. Game 1.
All right, get your thinking caps on. It is time for the draft. A best of 3 between Virtus Pro and LGD Gaming. VP not only representing for themselves, but also battling to try and see what they can do versus the Titans of LGD.
You can see that both teams here did their homework. Virtus Pro is banning the mag, which Eleven has been playing a lot of games, and LGD bans the Darkseer, the Pasha.
It's kind of interesting how Virtus Pro actually used to favor the Magnus like a lot back in Kiev Major and like in the past a lot. Now they're banning it themselves.
It's worked really well with their team, especially with Ramses is such a draw to those like melee heroes who benefit from the If you've seen like his best heroes like Ursa.
Sure.
And Ursa with the power can actually just go and farm the effective league.
In regards to just taking that Seer away from VP, is that just, would you describe that as Virtus Pro comfort territory that's just where they fall back to if things aren't going to plan.
I've seen a lot of Darkseer and Sven from the throughout this tournament. One of the few teams to make Darkseer really work well.
And they actually picked up the first two as well, so they're not afraid to just like show what they are going to do, and they can actually make it work as well.
They're confident. They're not afraid of the counters coming out, or they feel like they can ban effectively around it.
VP is one of the teams that actually, they're not afraid to show their lineup or draft in the like first two. They're like one of the teams that seems like they want to have a good lineup themselves more than countering the opponent.
Yeah, I've seen Solo first pick himself a lot of Witch Doctor and Ogre, which aren't really counter picks to any specific heroes. Generally, just they offer your team things.
I mean, Rasmus, is there a balance to be struck with that? You know, drafting for yourself as opposed to deliberately trying to get...
I think specifically Virtus Pro is probably one of the most confident teams to find. I'm very surprised how confident they always seem to be when they're playing majors and their tournaments in general. They always just pick Magnus Troll first two. They don't really care what you're going to do. It's more like, try and beat us, you know? You know what we're going to do, try and beat it now. So yeah, it's definitely something that they don't mind that much.
For those watching, Virtus Pro recently at the Summit picked unique heroes throughout the entire tournament, every single game up until Game 5 of the finals, which then they just picked their favorite heroes and won the tournament. It was, I was there casting, it was...
What were the favorite heroes then?
It was like...
Do you remember?
Ursa, Magnus.
Okay.
That was the only game that they repeated heroes. They brought out all these old strategies, Shadow Demon Luna, Magnus and Power plus melee heroes.
And still made the run to the finals.
And won the tournament.
You are seeing Crystal Maiden come to play.
That hero's bad.
It really upsets me because all it does is remind me of Slax now.
She's just really slow. I think she's down to 270 MS.
She has gotten nerfed to the point where it feels almost unplayable. However, I feel if she comes online, she can still make the lineup very fast. Like, she does give the aura to all your heroes, and the thing is, she jungles fairly quickly still if you get the right camps, and
it's okay. And actually, like just this lineup against Lich and Kunkka supports, it can actually work because like none of them are heroes that is gonna go into your jungle and just kill you. Like Lich is gonna stand up on the lane, and Kunkka is gonna try to gank some like mid or safe lane. So
yeah. whatever lane VP decides to put up against the Lich is really going to struggle. I don't think Crystal Maiden can be able to help out at all there. I think her best efforts are going to be in the jungle, getting a quick level 3, probably 2 points of aura, and letting Night Stalker run around and grab as many bounty runs and have mana for constant voids.
Now, the Lich hasn't been discussed as much. In fact, we haven't actually got to get your opinion on this because the International 7 has been plagued by Lich. It's been kind of the hero of the draft, at least in group stages. What's your take on it? Something you've been playing around with as well?
Yeah, I actually felt like I was one of the only people that appreciated Lich when he was when he was never picked
back in the day.
Yeah, like a few months ago even. The hero has definitely become stronger as the game has developed a bit throughout the tournament. It feels like the 5 position doesn't really have that much of a place as much as it used to. Sure. The pull is pretty weak. It's hard to zone the off lane. There's usually a lot of pressure on the safe lane, but I feel like it's this hero has a lot of potential now. You can go to any lane, like Aka mentioned the other day, and you know he gets his own experience, he gets his own sustain. Armor towers. I mean,
he always has an impact.
Yeah.
And a lot of other 5 heroes just don't have that, especially in the lane phase.
Right. So getting that additional impact, and you do say that, it does seem like it's kind of quite polarizing when you have a Lich played correctly and incorrectly. Could you shed a little insight, Peter, as to what like Lich's kind of checklist is going to be? I mean, you yourself have said that stats don't tell you everything. Bad teams can pick the same hero. Lich, I mean, we've seen Cloud9, they tried to draft it. They were one of the few to chase the Chinese with it and could not make it work. What does a bad Lich look like in comparison to a good?
Bad Lich or a good Lich?
Is that a tough question?
It's definitely a tough question.
Using the abilities in the right way.
Might be more based off the team and how they built around
the opponents, I would say, because the Ice Army is what's going to make him good in the late game. So if they're up against a lot of physical damage, now they actually pick Sven against it. So now Lich is actually quite good for them.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of bad Lich games where the Lich moves around a lot and he chooses the wrong lane to be in. You want to set him up against somebody to slow them down. You know, if you're worried about
he's also an enabler in a sense, right? What do you put with the Lich? There are certain heroes that can be very effective. You put a Centaur with a Lich and give him armor, you know, he's pretty much untouchable there.
You can pick a weaker laner. We've seen Morphlings
exactly
paired up with that Lich.
Doom has been picked with Lich as well a lot. Is also why VP is banning it as well in the second phase there.
Wow. You've got VP Sven. Talked about that beforehand, and Beastmaster's going to be coming in from LG.
That could work as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if he gets a couple of levels to level up the boars, then he can be very annoying.
That is very strong for sure. This is a hero that nobody really plays except for LGD, right?
Not often picked into Night Stalker, but if you build a
option, right, and you had the boars to push out the lane, you got your book, you can like rat a bit. Night Stalker doesn't like that with summons.
There's a
like that.
Sven and a CM though to help deal with that Necro book.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can force towers with him as well with his passive aura. It makes the tower pushes.
It's not a it's a pretty vague matchup, I think.
So you guys are a fan of the pick?
I think it would work, but it's not something that I would pick for my team.
See what they have planned here, because I think the hero is very versatile overall, and I think it's underappreciated.
That's looking like the Pasha Omni Knight from offlane.
Yeah. Could be an aggro triangle, perhaps, to counter out the Lich idea. Maybe, and then they put the Omni Knight against the Beastmaster or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be a tough lane for him, but Omni Knight, you know, with a little bit of sustain from the field, could potentially manage the harassment from Lich's Frost Nova in the laning phase.
I think they probably don't mind that much putting Omni Knight against just Lich Beastmaster. He's gonna be fine there.
He's gonna farm at least. Well.
But now there's a Troll, which is pretty decent in lane overall, so maybe aggro triangle might not be the best idea.
They are gearing up to move up and push against this Night Stalker, I think that's something that Virtus Pro is lacking a bit, is the team fight. Crystal Maiden offers a little bit, Night Stalker next to none. Sven, he has a hard time getting into fights until he gets a Blink Dagger and a BKB. But even when he does get that BKB, he's still going to be dealing with that roar from Beastmaster.
I'm sure that's something Virtus Pro were aware of. By drafting it first, they knew that that would give them freedom to LGD to build into a warfare. They knew that was coming.
They knew that Omni Knight was coming?
Well, no, they knew that LGD would try and build two characters that nice little
True. Yeah, so Virtus Pro trying to get some more team fights so they can actually defend their towers with an Omni Knight.
You've got Casey and Slice now.
They need some kind of powerful mid hero here, right? They need...
Nice. Casey and Slacks on Virtus Pro here.
Yeah, they're representing. I think Casey pulled off the facial hair better, right?
Slacks is looking a little slim.
He lost all the way, didn't he?
He's looking good.
He's looking fun. Who could cosplay as Sven? That's the real question. Talent team. I think Peter, you could rock a Sven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe more like a fly. Kinda.
Yeah, that's more.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let's get fly.
Kind of thing.
A little skinny, I think.
We'll get you down the gym. Give Blitz 6 months. He'll be there as well.
Night Stalker ripped.
It's true.
Him and his blue buddy Sven. Jim.
There is a recurring blue theme, and we have, as with all the drafts that are manned by me, gone on to the topic of aesthetics. Good job, Alex. Solid work. Waiting for LGT's draft.
Definitely derailing the panel.
That's my job, yeah. That's what they were like. Day9's keeping it on topic too much. Jump in and then talk some nonsense.
You want to talk StarCraft?
Sure, man.
Medusa banned for Virtus Pro, I like that. So Medusa's one of the hard counters to Sven because you can cast Slim Gaze even during his BKB when he's looking to connect the majority of his damage. He's got to turn and run away instead of fight. Necrophos, the last pick.
It fits well with the other heroes, as we said before, that they really want to push the tower, so now they actually have some sustain and heal.
What do you think VP's looking at? This is the big question. The DP would be good for anything, but it's banned out. Queen of Pain banned as well.
Puck?
Puck is a little bit on the weak side for their lineup.
You want more firepower?
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely want something stronger. I see...
Is the fact
Poker is not banned. No, Poker would be interesting. They have some setups. I don't see maybe Storm Spirit being good. It might be a little bit. Storm.
They have like Beast out there, and they have Kunkka X as well. I don't know.
I think Storm looks good, but the problem is that it becomes a little too slow. But they do have Repel. They have like Omni Heal. They have CM Aura.
CM Aura. I think it's
Nighttime Storm. Very good.
Lina.
Alright. I mean, that's a class that could
She hasn't been picked so much lately.
Yeah.
Compared to before. She was very popular during the qualifiers.
I mean, you said they needed firepower, and they get quite literal firepower from Lina. Omni TI, Sven, Crystal Maiden, and Night Stalker. Now the question is, and it has to be asked, Ake, throwing this one towards you in terms of, is there a draft that you significantly like more than the other?
I think LED has a more clear plan of what they want to do, and Virtus Pro kind of ended up in a way there where like they have to try to counter LED's lineup and stuff.
They're going to be reacting a lot in this game, and those team fights are going to be time who comes out on top.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's been an absolute pleasure, guys. We're going to go ahead and continue to top up our tan as we go ahead and jump into another fantastic game here at TI7. Your casters waiting in the wings.
Greetings and salutations, Dota fans. Welcome to what promises to be a real barn burner of a showdown. Lumi, we've got LGD taking on VP. VP, the last Western hope remaining in the upper bracket. They've got a very fearsome opponent here.
Do you have to pay copyright to use that line?
No, that's just my homage to AC. I miss him, man. I miss his hype. It's the best I can do.
Well, I gotta tell you, I think out of all of the teams coming out from China, I personally think that LGD is the strongest one.
Really?
Yes. You know, 6-8 months ago when I was casting LGD on these online games, they were just kind of muscling people down just off the raw skill of Ame and maybe, or Somnus as he's tagged up in this game. But in the last 2 to 3 months, I felt like they have a complete package. Yao has been literally out-drafting their opponent pretty much every single time that I've casted their game. So they have made the final evolution. You got the raw skills, you got the draft, and now they are ready to take down a TI, I think.
Yeah, looking at this LGD team, you know, like the old storyline for Yao, you go back to TI3, LGD got bounced by Liquid. That was a huge upset at the time. And then Xiaowei left. Xiaowei moved on to Newbie. He won a TI without any of his old teammates, and so the question became, like, were they holding him back? Did Xiaowei just need to get away from not just Yao, but everyone else on that team, Sylar, who was with him at the time? Now it seems like maybe we've come full circle, and Yao has finally fully stepped in that role as a captain, as a drafter, as a leader, and has taken LGD very far. But that said, they've got a fearsome opponent here, and VP want to get this party started. And guess who they find? The Jinx is in, and Yao down for the count.
Giving up first blood to no one. That is not a good sign here for your mid player. Every time you see your support give up first blood, you're the mid, you're like, dang it. Why's you gotta be there? But that will give Somnus, or I guess for the remainder of cast, I would refer him as maybe he's better known for that tag. Or do you think we should?
No, we can call him. Maybe.
Thank you for giving me the permission. I appreciate that.
I asked Xavier. So
yeah, that does secure him the room, but still big heavy win here for Virtus Pro.
Early first blood for them. Now, I think while we wait for these lanes to unfold, you know, we look at VP's lineup, so much of this game is going to be dictated by Lil on the Night Stalker and enabled by Solo on the Crystal Maiden. I know the panel mentioned so it's not a good hero right now. Do you think it could be a good hero this game? Or is it going to be a liability, you know, all game long against LGD bring to bear?
Are you talking about the Omni lane?
The
Crystal Maiden. I think she will be fine. She's going to be mostly staying the lane. One of her strongest or weakest point is that she's so slow, and this patch is really about contesting the bounty runes. But she's not going to let the Night Stalker to do most of the bounty picking. So
she's here